Well, hello again. Jasper Blue coming to you from North Edwards, California. Over here by a place called Castle Butte. This is most definitely one of my favorite places to rockhound and to camp out at. Here is where I come to when I really want to get away from the urban sprawl and craziness that is our present status. Sometime in the past, I had it in my head that I should keep places like this to myself and not divulge where they are. Not let people know how awesome it is out here. Not give everyone out there a map and a key to the front door of my special piece of the desert where I go to totally chill and collect some of my favorite rocks. Even now, a part of me agrees with this attitude. But in my later years, more voices come into my mind and heart than ever before. At this fine moment, the voice is that of Jared, of currently rockhounding, in my opinion, one of the heaviest hitters on YouTube when it comes to rockhounding videos. And in that clear voice of his, he asks, "What do you mean your rocks?" And it hits me, and my wheels stop, and I look around, and in the stunning silence, I'm pretty sure I realize all should feel what I feel right now. So, having said that, let's get to this special field trip. It's another solo trip for me. Let's take a look around for a moment or two and let me show you one of my favorite places. You can see the possibilities here. Rockhounding adventure is at hand. And it's pretty far out there. I'd say we're about 10 miles from the next paved road. Another hint. That white sand out there. That's a dry lake bed over there in Edwards Air Force Base. You don't want to tangle with anybody over there.
Everything you know is in your mind.
we'll get some more video of actual hounding. Sun's going down. Need to get my camp together. I am staying the night. It's so quiet out here. As my senses adjust, the quietness comes into focus. There is no wind right now, and my steps are amplified. The insects flying by are like small fighter jets. The sounds in my mind peak at a strange chaos, and then, what is it? It's silence. I am back, and it is a warm smile that takes over my presence here. Castle Butte, Southern California. Oh yeah. This is where I'm chilling out for the moment. Got a little shade. This is mid-October. Good time to be out here. It's not too hot. It's barely even 80. Some chemtrails up there. It's gonna get pretty cold tonight. So like I was saying earlier, you just look around. I mean, the car, I'm right by the car. This is where I parked. This is where I'm gonna camp. Minding my own business. And I just look over. I see something cool. Right here. Now this is either some green chapinite or it's green porcelain jasper, because there's a lot of that out here as well. The closest we can get to porcelain, by the way, in this part of the state, in my opinion. Very rare item. It's gonna be great to cut. If you've seen our first field trip video, you might have heard me mention the world famous wasteland phenomenon. Well, that happens right over there. It'd be something to check out sometime. Boron. Borax mine. An awesome place to visit. You get the chance. First evening's sunset. Good night. Sunrise the next day. The moon is still there. Coffee getting ready. Good morning. Desert in the morning. Hard scene to beat. So, I like to get up, have some coffee, and make a quick run around the area. Every single hour the light changes here. You never know. You could walk over something 10 times and then see it in a certain light. I just can't believe you missed it before. We're going to check it out. Be back. Right off the top, you see something like this in this area. These patterns and the texture, let me know that could be shapenite. A little green in there. That's what you're looking for, this pattern. I'm not necessarily going to keep this one though. Alright, also, as some of you may know from a previous video or two, I've often said that
I've often said that working the road can be very profitable, and almost especially in well-traveled areas that appear to be picked over. It's a pretty good technique to use in this morning light as well. So I've just spotted something right here, right off the bat. Oh, where is it? Okay. Where'd you go? There we go. Right there. Yeah. It's times like these and I really miss my cameraman, Tiger Eye. He'll be back though. Yeah, I think that's a pretty nice one. We have asp. We have jasper, agate, jaspagate. Jeez. Could even have some chapenite in that one. I don't know. We're keeping it. Oh, pretty crunchy right here. Pretty much need to have a high clearance vehicle to go this way. That is obviously a racetrack. A lot of folks like to come out here and just have a good time. This is part of it. You'll see as we go, there's just tons and tons of collectible material here. It's just laying there. I myself, in this location, I'm interested in the green. Predominantly green rocks. This one appears to be chapenite. Now granted, it's not the high-end chapenite, but Let me tell you, cutting this stuff works pretty nice. Again, who's to say that this is my spot? People have been coming to this site for decades, if not more. Like some of us like to say, I don't think this thing will ever be collected out. Time and weather will just erode out more surprises. Like this too. I believe that's green jasper, but it's so close to being of the porcelain variety. Sometimes I like to take that stuff and tumble it. Rumor has it also that there's bloodstone here. This is not bloodstone, but now, speaking of road work, you can see some little racing trails been cut in right through this little intersection here. They do actually have official races out here as well. Trails all marked with flags, and little sand dune buggies or vehicles race through here. Some people might say, oh, they're tearing up the land. But you know what? We're going to go find out right now. I'm actually going to prove to you right now that these tracks and ruts bring up more of the good stuff. Kicking it up, and over time this will be blown away by the wind and the weather. You'll never even know these guys were here. All right, maybe 20 steps from the road on this area I just described. Walk in. What do we have here? That's right. Kicked up by the wheels of off-road vehicles. That is a chaponite type jasper. that's out here. It's pretty nice. Come and get it. I'm leaving it here. Laying right there. Leaving that. Leaving both of those. I will take this though. Right. I'm going to tumbler. See if it reveals anything. What is that? Small. But cool. Now right here. Three distinctly different pieces of material. Got agate, red jaspigate, probably some rhyolite, and the green chapinite. At least I think it's chapinite. And right next to where I parked my rock bag, look at this little beauty here. What I mean by agate all over this place. You could cut that up all day long. Putting it back. Here's an interesting one. Same area. I haven't even moved. There's that one I just threw down. That one might cut up pretty nice. And again, this one, right in the road. So we got some agate, some jasper. The green material may be some form of chlorite, but I don't know. Looks pretty cool though. I think we'll just leave it just the same. There it is, folks. I'm not a rock hog. Wait a minute. What is that? What is that? Well, that has a pattern of chapinite that I like. Those, there it is. They're surrounded like little islands in the matrix. We'll go ahead and keep that one. Didn't really get too far from there to right here. Let's get that down again. Doesn't look like much, but these are the ones that'll fool you. So let's what the other side. That's what I'm thinking. It might be a very nice example of the chapinite that's here. I think it's pretty cool. Definitely take that one. So all that and more, because I didn't film everything I grabbed, because I'd be here all day in this one little spot. But all that along these roads early in the morning and only that far away from the truck. That's how it is out here. Should come on out. It's a little bit much to get here sometimes. Depends on how crusty that road is. But it's nice. And it's quiet. I'm gonna go get some breakfast. See you in a little while. I know. Spam. Well, tell you what. You ain't lived. You haven't lived until you had spam in the morning, and eggs while you're camping. Trust me. I know it's not the most beautiful thing we've ever seen. But that's desert breakfast right there. And, you know, I'm not complaining. All right. So, breakfast is done. Now, one thing you might want to remember if you're out here camping is to clean up after yourself as far as the dishes and the trash. I put my trash in a cooler with a big ass rock on top of it in the water. Because although there are no bears out here and there's no, well, there could be mountain lions, there could be coyotes. But I know there's foxes, little desert foxes, and a ton of bugs, especially ants. If you leave a bunch of stuff laying around, the ants are going to come. And they'll bite you when you're sitting there minding your own business, and they'll get into everything. There's mice too. So just remember that. It's good to know. Take care of your shiz. So what I like to do when I'm doing my rock hounding routine, if you call it that, if you will, I'll go out in that direction. Let's say that direction right there. Go out so far, maybe to that little rise, fan over, come back. I'll probably have a full bag by then, so then I'll maybe go opposite. Go out in that direction. Fan over, either way, come back. Then at that point, be time to maybe kick back and have a drink. Maybe have lunch at that point. I don't know. You can do whatever you want out here as far as that goes. But again, the thing I like about this place is the rocks are there, cars there. Let's do it. So, basically, we just had a nice introduction
to one of my favorite spots. Hope you enjoyed it so far. In part 2, we'll get more into the actual hounding. Hope to see you there.